another episode of the Madden Franchise League, Madden Franchise, Madden NFL Franchise, I'm sorry. I'm stumbling over my words a little bit. So now in the next game, we're going to play with the Vikings. We're going to use the control of the Vikings. Like I said, my defaulted team, the team that I'm playing with is the Rams. That's my home team. I want them to win it all, but I'm playing this just for excitement purposes, just to maximize on every skill in the game. So we'll be playing the 49ers, we're playing on the All-Pro setting, and you guys saw the last game. I'm still yet to win a user game, so hopefully this works out for me with the Vikings, which I believe I'm about to beat the shit out of the 49ers right now. So we'll make the playoffs, so there's no doubt. But thank you guys, man. And if you guys are confused, if I go up against, let's say if I got two user teams playing each other, I'm always going to err on the side of who I believe is going to win. I'm going to play with that team. So that's how it works. But other than that, I'm locking onto the QB whenever I pass, and unless it screens, I'm locking onto the quarterback. But anyways, I'm going to tune out, and I'll catch you guys for a post-game update. Peace.
I like when birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go back.
The Kirk Cousins.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down throw for Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's going to get his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. On 3rd down, Cousins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that gets it. We drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. The Vikings heading out, and we'll have to see what the Falcons do this year, but we do know that the Vikings will not be the first team to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium because they had that shot last year, Charles. Came up short in the NFC title game, but this is a club that has retooled to make another run.
Still built defense first. In the image of their head coach, Mike Zimmer. And they have all-stars at every level. Start with Linval Joseph at defensive tackle. Move back to Anthony Barr at linebacker. Xavier Rhodes at cornerback. Harrison Smith at safety. They can do it all on defense. With the signing of Kirk Cousins on offense at quarterback, signals that this is a Vikings team that wants to open things up a little bit. Get a little bit more explosive. And not have to play quite as many grinded-out games as they did in 2017.
Now Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Cousins now to throw on first down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. DeForest Buckner getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Now a second down throw for Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Cousins from the gun on third. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A first down from Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. First down. Here's Cousins. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
And he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Cousins on first down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Cousins now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. A give. This is Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing is Cousins. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the Minnesota Vikings organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the first round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
Cousins now from the 50. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half. Cousins. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen, 44 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
3rd and long for Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. After the play, not a good sign. Dalvin Cook staying on the ground. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Cousins now on 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards at a first.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Throwing, Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And avoids the contact by sliding.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Cousins to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time?
time?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Vikings on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20.
Holding offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. To the air again, it's Cousins. He gets it to Thomas. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Brandon Coleman was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. That would have been big, would have broke our tie here in the 4th, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And they work so hard. All practice sessions, always working out, even in pregame, trying to get your feet down in bounds, unable to get that done on that play.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Thomas, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Carlson able to put this one through. And with that, they will move out in front. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And this one will be brought back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cassius Marsh in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is all 30 yards downfield after that play.
Hard throw, incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Back to throw. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Down to 7 seconds now. 6.
So I'm literally finding no luck in winning these games. Maybe I need to play with the opposite team that I don't want to win. So anyways, another close game. Kirk Cousins did fairly well. Minus the turnover. He got sacked, and as he was getting sacked, he threw the ball fluttered, and he got picked up by the linebacker. We had the right. Honestly, I think I made the right choice. The guy was open, but like I said, it got hit simultaneously as I was throwing the ball, and then Flutter got picked off. So 22 of 38, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 reception. Dalvin could have got more involved, but got hurt. And receiving, the dynamic duo, Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, both had some solid games. Stephon Diggs did drop 2 passes. So did Adam Thielen. He dropped one just right before half. I mean, it's all good. But these guys are solid playmakers. Kyle Rudolph, he also dropped one. So we had about 4 total drops in this game. And let's go to the 49ers. Jimmy G had a solid game. That's 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. You can't ask for nothing better than that. Rushing, Matt Breida did well on the ground. And, these guys did fairly well. Both of these guys. So, anyways, man, thank you guys for tuning in and checking this out. And let's go see what's the next game. I'll play one more game tonight and conclude it for tonight. And we'll get things going for tomorrow. So, hopefully I can win one before the night's over. So let's check this out. Titans and the Dolphins, I don't really care about these 2 teams. I'm going to let these 2 teams go by. Bengals at the coast, I'm going to play with that boy, AJ Green. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So anyways, man, thank you guys for watching this.